POV, you wake up before sunrise. Not because of an alarm, because the cold air itself wakes you. The fire that protected your tribe through the night is almost dead now. Only tiny orange embers still glow in the darkness. Around you, everyone sleeps close together. Children beside their mothers, hunters beside sharpened spears. Old tribe members wrapped in animal skins. No walls, no locked doors, no electricity. Just a fragile shelter made from wood, bones, and hides. Outside, the world is completely wild. And somewhere beyond the trees, something is already hunting. 12,000 years ago, humans didn't have jobs, but every single morning still began with one question. Will we survive today? There's no breakfast waiting, no refrigerator, no grocery store, no food delivery if your tribe wants to eat today. Someone has to find food first, and there's no guarantee they will. Some mornings, people walked for hours without finding anything. No berries, no fish, no animals, just hunger. Real hunger. The kind that makes your stomach feel like it's eating itself. Children cried from weakness. Adults became silent to save energy. Sometimes entire tribes disappeared, simply because winter lasted too long. Modern humans fear being bored. Ancient humans feared starvation. Every single day, the hunters prepare to leave. You watch them carefully. Their weapons are painfully simple. Sharp stones tied to wooden sticks, handmade spears, primitive knives, that's it. No guns, no metal armor, no protection. And yet, they're about to hunt animals 3 times their size. One mistake means death. A broken ankle, death. A missed spear throw, death. Getting separated from the group, almost certain death. And the terrifying part, ancient humans weren't even the strongest predators alive. The world belonged to giant bears, massive cats, packs of wolves, and creatures far larger than humans. Humans survived because they learned something more powerful than strength. They learned teamwork. The women, elders, and children stay behind near the camp. But survival wasn't easier for them. Not even close. Some gather berries. Others search for roots hidden underground. Children learn quickly which plants heal and which plants kill, because one mistake could poison the entire tribe. There are no doctors here, no medicine. If someone gets sick, most of the time, they simply die. A small infection today might need antibiotics. Back then, it could erase your entire future. Ancient humans lived close to nature, but nature was not kind. Nature was brutal, and every human alive understood that deeply. By midday, the sun becomes unbearable. There's no air conditioning, no cold drinks, no comfortable shelter. Your tribe keeps moving constantly, looking for water, tracking animals, avoiding danger. Ancient humans rarely stayed in one place for long. If food disappeared, they moved. If predators appeared, they moved. If weather changed, they moved. Life itself was movement, and strangely, humans became incredibly strong because of it. Walking 10 miles wasn't impressive. It was normal. Your body had to survive harsh weather, injuries, hunger, and exhaustion. Because weakness in the ancient world had consequences modern humans can barely imagine. Suddenly, one hunter raises his hand. Everyone freezes instantly. No talking, no movement, only silence. Then you hear it. Heavy footsteps nearby. Something huge is moving through the trees. Your heartbeat becomes violent. Every human grips their weapon tighter. Because ancient humans weren't always hunters. Sometimes, they were the hunted. And in moments like this, human fear became survival itself. Every sound mattered. Every shadow mattered. Every instinct mattered. Then the bushes move, and something enormous steps out. It's a massive wild animal, bigger than anyone expected. The hunters slowly spread out around it. No one rushes, because ancient hunting wasn't heroic. It was terrifying. One wrong move could kill multiple people instantly. You watch sweat drip down their faces. Their breathing slows. Then suddenly, someone throws the first spear. The animal explodes with rage. Chaos erupts instantly. Men scream. Dust flies everywhere. The creature charges directly at the tribe. One hunter gets thrown violently into the ground. Another barely avoids being crushed. For several terrifying minutes. It's not hunting, it's war. Finally, the animal collapses. The tribe survives, barely. Everyone breathes heavily while staring at the dead creature. And then, something surprising happens. Nobody celebrates loudly, because ancient humans understood something modern humans often forget. Life was fragile. Today's successful hunt meant survival, but tomorrow, everything could go wrong again. Still, for tonight at least, there will be food, and that means children will sleep with full stomachs, which, in the ancient world, was already a huge victory. Back at camp, everyone helps prepare the meat. Nothing gets wasted. Not the skin, not the bones, not the fat. Every single part matters. Bones become tools, skin becomes clothing, fat becomes fuel for fire. Ancient humans couldn't afford waste, because survival depended on respecting resources completely. And, strangely, this made humans deeply connected to nature. They understood exactly where food came from, exactly what death meant, exactly how difficult survival truly was. Modern life hides those realities. Ancient life forced humans to face them every single day. As the sun begins setting, fear slowly returns. Because night changes everything. During the day, humans could see danger. At night, the darkness belonged to predators. The tribe quickly strengthens the fire. Children move closer to adults. Nobody wanders far from camp anymore. Because outside the firelight, the ancient world becomes terrifying. You hear distant animal calls echo through the darkness. Somewhere nearby, something is watching, and every human around the fire knows it. Night also changes human emotions. Without modern distractions, people talked more. Stories became entertainment, warnings, history, religion. Ancient humans sat around fires describing hunts, spirits, dreams, monsters hiding beyond the trees. And slowly, stories shaped civilization itself. Before books existed, before writing existed, human memory kept history alive. One forgotten story could mean losing survival knowledge forever. That's why elders became extremely important. They carried the tribe's wisdom inside their minds. Children grow up differently here. There's no safe childhood, no protected world separated from danger. Kids learn survival almost immediately. How to track footprints, how to recognize dangerous sounds, how to avoid poisonous plants. Fear becomes education. And strangely, children mature much faster. Because ancient life didn't wait for anyone to grow up slowly. By teenage years, many were already hunters, parents, protectors. The ancient world forced humans to become strong early, or disappear. Later that night, someone notices movement outside the camp. Instant silence. The fire crackles softly while everyone stares into darkness. Nothing moves. Then, two glowing eyes appear between the trees. A predator, watching patiently, waiting for weakness. The hunters grab their spears again. Nobody sleeps deeply anymore, because ancient humans understood something modern society forgets. Safety was never guaranteed. Every night survived, was earned. Hours pass slowly. Some tribe members stay awake, protecting the others. Ancient humans couldn't all sleep at once safely. Someone always watched the darkness. Someone always listened for danger. Scientists today actually believe humans may have evolved different sleep patterns, partly because of this. The tribe survives together, not individually, and maybe that's why ancient humans often felt less lonely than modern humans do now, because survival required connection. No one could survive alone for long. Eventually, the stars become the only light in the sky, and ancient humans looked at them constantly. No city lights blocked the heavens. The universe looked enormous, mysterious, beautiful, terrifying. People created myths to explain what they saw. God, spirits, ancestors, constellations. Long before science, humans still searched for meaning, because even in the ancient world, people wanted answers. Why are we here? What happens after death? What created the sky? Those questions are far older than civilization itself. Morning finally returns, and somehow the tribe survived another night. But survival never pauses. The cycle immediately begins again. Find water, find food, avoid danger, protect children. Every day repeats the same struggle. And yet, many ancient humans probably experienced moments modern people rarely feel anymore. Real silence, real connection, real dependence on nature. Their lives were harder. But maybe they also understood life more clearly than we do now. Ancient humans didn't measure success with money. There was no salary and no promotions, no luxury brands. Success meant something simpler. Did your tribe survive winter? Did your children stay alive? Did your people trust you? That was status, strength, wisdom, courage, not followers, not fame, not numbers on a screen. And in many ways, human psychology was shaped by that ancient reality for thousands of years. But life expectancy was brutally short. Many humans never reached old age. Injuries, disease, predators, harsh weather. Death was everywhere. People saw it constantly, which may explain why ancient humans often valued community so deeply. When life is fragile, human connection becomes more important. And maybe that's something modern society slowly lost. Over thousands of years, humans slowly changed the world. They discovered farming, built villages, created civilizations. Jobs eventually appeared. Kings, workers, merchants, empires. But before all of that, humans were simply survivors, trying to stay alive one more day. And the instincts created during that ancient time still live inside us today. Fear, curiosity, tribal thinking, the need for connection. Modern humans may look different, but deep inside, part of us still belongs to the ancient world. POV, you stare into the fire one final time. The tribe sleeps nearby. Beyond the flames, the wilderness stretches endlessly into darkness. Danger still waits outside. But tonight, your people survived. And for ancient humans, that was enough. No careers, no schedules, no modern comfort. Just life in its rawest form. Beautiful, brutal, uncertain, and maybe more real than anything we know today. And as the fire slowly fades, you close your eyes beside the tribe. Tomorrow will bring hunger, fear, cold, and danger all over again. But for one quiet moment beneath the stars, the ancient world feels peaceful. The wind moves softly through the trees. Children sleep safely beside their families. The hunters finally rest, and somewhere deep in the darkness, nature continues watching silently. 12,000 years later, humans built cities, technology, empires. Modern life changed everything. But deep inside, the same ancient instincts still live within us. The fear of being alone, the need for connection, the instinct to survive. Because no matter how modern humanity becomes, part of us will always belong to the firelight, always belong to the tribe, always belong to the ancient world.